Imagine this. A young man sits beneath an olive tree, staring at his future and panicking. He isn't sure what he's good at. He doesn't know what job he'll have. His father just died. His hometown expectations feel suffocating. This was Aristotle. Long before he became the Aristotle, philosopher, scientist, tutor to Alexander the Great, he was simply a confused young adult trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do with my life? And somehow, thousands of years later, we're all still asking the same question. Especially as modern working parents. How do we build a career that pays the bills and feeds the soul? How do we stay wise at work, while trying to raise wise little humans at home? Welcome to Ancient Wisdom for Modern Parents, where we turn history's giants into mentors we never knew we had. Today, you'll discover 3 stories from Aristotle's messy, uncertain early life, how it holds surprisingly practical career advice, for you, and yes, for your children. Number 1. Aristotle's very relatable quarter-life crisis. We often picture Aristotle as a wise old man with a long beard and perfect wisdom. But young Aristotle? He was lost. His dad, a respected doctor, died when Aristotle was still a teenager. He had no stable career direction, no clear path, no passion to follow. So what did he do? He left home at 17 and walked nearly 500 kilometers to Athens, because someone told him there was a school there called the Academy. He didn't go because he was called. He didn't go because destiny whispered in his ear. He went because he had no better idea. And that's the first lesson Aristotle teaches us. Direction is allowed to be random. Meaning grows later. Most careers don't start with passion. They start with confusion, accidents, survival, or opportunity. And this is something working parents need to hear. Your child doesn't need to find their calling at age 7. Or pick a talent. Or choose a future. They just need exposure, curiosity, and a safe place to explore. Aristotle wasn't born wise. He wandered into wisdom. Number 2. Find your middle way. Avoid burnout and overcorrection. When Aristotle studied under Plato, he didn't agree with everything. But he discovered something brilliant, the golden mean, the idea that almost everything works best between 2 extremes. Too strict versus too soft. Too busy versus too idle. Too ambitious versus too comfortable. Aristotle believed, excellence is not intensity. It's balance, repeated daily. You don't build a great career by burning out. You don't nurture a great child by overcorrecting every mistake. And you don't build a great life by competing with everyone on LinkedIn. Aristotle would tell modern parents, stop swinging like a pendulum. Find your middle. Let your children find theirs. Number 3. You become what you do daily, not what you dream of. Aristotle believed something revolutionary. We are what we repeatedly do. Not what we intend to do. Not what we wish to do. What we actually do. A child who practices kindness becomes kind. A parent who practices patience becomes patient. A worker who writes, designs, mentors, builds, learns, becomes skilled, not because of talent, but because of habit. Aristotle didn't say, follow your passion. He said, build your excellence. Modern working parents need this reminder. You don't need big career leaps. You need small consistent habits, learning, curiosity, refinement, even 10 minutes at a time. And for your children, don't stress about talent. Help them build habits. That's where real genius grows. The purpose of life is not work, it's flourishing. AKA stop measuring your worth by productivity. Aristotle introduced a concept called eudaimonia, not happiness, but flourishing. To flourish is to live fully. Think, play, rest, connect, explore, create, wonder. It's not about career alone. It's about becoming whole. Aristotle would look at modern parents and say, you're not your job title. And your child is not their achievements. A flourishing parent raises a flourishing child. A stressed, burnt-out parent, even with love, passes down survival mode. So your rest, your hobbies, your boundaries, your joy, they are part of your child's education. When you choose balance over burnout, your child learns self-care. When you practice habits over perfection, your child learns resilience. When you flourish, your child sees what a full life looks like. Aristotle wasn't raising children, yet his wisdom shapes every child who watches their parent grow. Aristotle didn't start brilliant, he grew into it. His career was not a straight line. It was a series of questions, corrections, experiments, and choices. Just like yours. Just like your child's. So the next time you feel behind, or worry your child isn't ahead, remember, even Aristotle didn't know what he was doing at 17. Excellence is not born. It is raised, gently, daily, patiently. This is ancient wisdom for modern parents. Subscribe for more stories that make life and parenting clearer, calmer, and beautifully human.